We've had this whole Innovators West front drive. I'm just gonna call it front drive. It's a balancer, it's the hub, the balancer, the 12-1 wheel, all that stuff for the crank trigger. Well, at one point, going into more of this car kicking our ass, we spun the balancer. By spinning the balancer, we broke the keyway that held the balancer where it needed to go. And this was just installing it. This isn't like when we were driving it, the belt, you know, that turns the ProCharger didn't break the keyway, none of that stuff. We obviously got it on the wrong spot and it broke it. So then, and that's tough to know before you fire these things up and have timing problems and all that. Well, we knew because we went to roll the motor over.
Wouldn't roll.
And it wouldn't roll. So at that point, we had just put the whole front of the motor back together. Everything, front cover, everything. We wanted to make sure that we didn't get the cam a tooth off. Mm-hmm. We knew we didn't, but we still wanted to
in an effort of chasing everything.
Check that off of the list of things that it could possibly be. So we ended up doing that. We put the front cover back on it, put the balancer back on it, and that's when we had the problem, putting the balancer back on it. It's very tough to see those keyways.
And it's Corvette spacing, so the balancer itself is real close to the engine. You just, like on a truck balancer, you can see it on the keyway the whole way.
You watch it going in.
And you can't on this one.
Well, and the first time we did it, we did it on the engine stand. There's no front end, there's no radiator, there's no electric fans in your way. Like, look, my head doesn't fit up in there to be able to see that keyway at all. So, you know, we messed it up.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just another long story short, we messed it up. So what we ended up doing was we pulled the thing back off, and that hub was a little wonky inside.
Yep.
Man, it's raining again.
Yep.
I didn't want to start this trip off today with it raining. It was a little bit messed up inside. Yes, I could have taken the old, you know, grinder wheel and the die grinder, yeah, and smoothed it all up. But with that being said, this balancer has hit the wall before. It's the same 12-1 wheel that has hit the wall before. We just wanted to start fresh. We said, we're doing something wrong here.